Jazz is okay, though, in the gate today. And they're off in the Fountain of Youth. And down toward the inside, Valid Wager flashing his early speed. There goes Oliver's Twist now with a rush, and he'll be the early pacemaker. Oliver's Twist takes the field into the first turn, and a firing line in behind him. Don Juan A is taken 7 wide going into the turn. C Emperor and Op Smile moving up. And down toward the inside is Mighty McGee. Around the first turn, Oliver's Twist is the leader. Op Smile, the pace presser on the outside. Mighty McGee is running in third position. Valid Wagers in between horses now running in fourth. And then it's C Emperor 3 wide running in fifth, followed by Suave Prospect 4 wide 6. Thunder Gulch up close. He's only 3.5 lengths from the lead. Then a break of 4 to Don Juan A, followed by Amos. Jambalaya Jazz is 10 lengths behind, but now he's beginning to roll outside horses. Cinch is second to last. You're the One is the trailer. 46-4, a strenuous opening half mile here. On the inside, Oliver's Twist, who's been pressed hard the whole way by Op Smile, and Suave Prospect is poised on the outside right there, third. And Thunder Gulch now gets in gear, and there he goes, but he's forced to go 4 wide round the far turn. Valid Wager is struggling to keep up. C Emperor is also weakening, and Jambalaya Jazz is kicking in. He's 5 lengths from the front as the field comes to the top of the stretch. Suave Prospect now here battling with Thunder Gulch on the outside. Oliver's Twist is running a brave race today. Jambalaya Jazz on the far outside. Down to the final furlong. Thunder Gulch, Suave Prospect shoulder to shoulder. They've been brushing each other through the stretch, and it's Thunder Gulch driving on the lead. Suave Prospect brave at the inside. Those two nip and tuck down to the line. Thunder Gulch won it in a brave and determined effort. Suave Prospect was a gritty second, and Jambalaya Jazz. Oh, they put on a show here this afternoon. Mike Smith and Thunder Gulch coming from that long layoff and went on to a really determined victory this afternoon. Chris?
And they're off in the Florida Derby. And it's Star Standard put to the whip to try to get the early lead. King's Fiction is right there, and those two hook up right from the beginning. And just in behind, Thunder Gulch runs third. Then it's Oliver's Twist fourth on the outside. Suave Prospect gets a spot at the rail running in fifth position. Jambalaya Jazz is sixth, and Mekki is seventh. Pat Day riding the rails with Flitch eighth. And then it's Cinch who's a wide ninth, and well behind is Stretch running Cresa as they make their way toward the backstretch. Star Standard the leader, and King's Fiction making him work to hold the lead. Thunder Gulch sitting just off the pacemakers running third. Suave Prospect in between horses is fourth, with Oliver's Twist fifth on the outside. Flitch is up close. He's only 3.5 lengths from the lead. Then Jambalaya Jazz is beginning to make progress. Legitimate fractions here, 47 1/2 mile. The field moving midway down the backstretch. King's Fiction and Star Standard are inseparable with a half mile to run in this Florida Derby. On the inside, Suave Prospect is right there. And Thunder Gulch and Oliver's Twist around the far turn now. And it's Star Standard holding on to a short lead. King's Fiction couldn't keep up. Thunder Gulch now confronting the front runner, and there goes Jerry Bailey with Suave Prospect with an aggressive move toward the rail. Oliver's Twist is right there on the outside. Jambalaya Jazz is 5 lengths to make up as the field turns for home, and it's Suave Prospect in front. Thunder Gulch is running second as they come down to the last furlong. It's Suave Prospect. Bailey's all over him, trying to get a 7th win today, but Mike Smith will have something to say about that. Here comes Thunder Gulch. Those two inseparable down the line, unwavering. Here's the finish. It's very tight, too close to call. Thunder Gulch and Suave Prospect are running.
Oh, wish we could make 2 winners in that field. A game race from Suave Prospect, but Thunder Gulch in front at the wire. 2 in a row now, the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby. Looks like we've got us a consistent winning 3-year-old. Michael Tabor.
Off the puck! And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. Afternoon Delights gets away quickly, and Serena's Song is expected on the outside. Along the inside, Wild Sin takes up the chase. Citadine in the middle of the racetrack as they pass us for the first time. Serena's Song on the outside leads it. Wild Sin at the rail is second. Citadine right there, third. Talking Man in tight quarters between horses, fourth. Pyramid Peak at the rail is fifth. Thunder Gulch of close up sixth. Afternoon Delight 3 wide is seventh. That's Jumron racing a close-up 8 at the rail. Schwab Prospect saving ground in 9th. Then Lake George is 10th. Eltish is 11th. Gappa 2, Tejano Run is 12th. Dazzling Falls races 13th. On the outside, Timber Country is next. Then comes In Character, Mecki. Ski Captain is third last. Jambalaya Jazz is second last. And at the back of the pack, that's Nakadoon, 19th and last. Down the backstretch, it's still Serena Song. Corey Nakatani aboard. He's trying to win this one wire to wire. Wild Sin with Randy Romero on the outside. Then a wall of horses charging up. And Citadine, a long shot. Part of the mutual field is right there. Citadine takes up the chase and the challenge and moves on Serena Song. But Corey Nakatani lets a notch out. It's still Serena Song. Citadine, now Talking Man, is in gear. On the inside in blue and white colors. On the outside, Thunder Gulch with the white blinkers. And Gary Stevens aboard has something to say about this Derby as they turn for home. A little more than a quarter of a mile to go. Serena Song desperate to hang on between horses. Talking Man on the inside. But Thunder Gulch emerges with the lead. And Thunder Gulch with Gary Stevens takes command. Talking Man along the inside. And now here comes Tejano Run. And in the middle of the racetrack, it's Eltish along with Jumron. And down the stretch they come in the Derby. And here's the winner. It's Thunder Gulch. Lucas wins it with the lesser of the 3 horses he trained. How about that? Thunder Gulch wins it. Timber Country was flying its photographs all around for the place and show spots. Gary Stevens, who won it with winning colors, wins. Gary Stevens in the orange and blue colors and the white blinkers. That's Thunder Gulch. 6-5 in the blue grass pays $51 today. Talking Man found some room along the inside rail. Looked like he was going to be part of it for the last furlong. But Gary Stevens with a strong ride comes all the way from Hong Kong for a reason. Thunder Gulch, trained by Wayne Luke. What a performance.
Thunder Gulch at odds of 24-1. The reason he was not coupled with the other Lucas horses is that there was a commonality of ownership with Bob Beverly Lewis owning the other 2 horses, the other 2 Lucas trained horses. This one a separate horse because of separate ownership. Michael
Of the Belmont Stakes, and they're off. And the first out is Ficatus, and Julie Crone is absolutely intent on the lead with Star Standard. Star Standard used up hard to get to the rail and to the lead just ahead of Wild Sin, and Thunder Gulch is up close to what appears to be a strong early pace. Citadine 4th toward the inside, Composer 5th. Nakadoon is relatively close today. 3 wide in 6th. Is Ficatus reined in, running in 7th position. Then Colonial Secretary off and away, takes a spot down inside, followed by Ave's Flag. Panabras trails the field. 24 and 2/5 seconds for the opening quarter. So it's Star Standard in front. Crone rationing out his speed to stay just 1 length ahead of Wild Sin. Thunder Gulch is right up there today, and Citadine is running anxiously. He's in hand, a restrained 4th. Composer is 5th through a half mile of 50 and 1/5 seconds. It's a slow pace here with Star Standard nursed along on the lead. Wild Sin running 2nd, Thunder Gulch 3rd, Citadine and Composer 4th and 5th. 3 lengths back to Nakadoon, who's only 6 lengths from the lead at this juncture. To his outside, it's Colonial Secretary, followed by Ave's Flag. And the Irish Colt off and away is lingering near the back of the pack with long shot Panabras. Is Ficatus trails the field with 6 furlongs to go. They ran 3/4 in 1:15 and 1. And it's Star Standard trying to go it all the way on the lead. But Wild Sin is taking a run at him now with 5 furlongs to go in this Belmont. And on the outside, Thunder Gulch is poised in 3rd. Gary Stevens keeping him close to the pace today. Citadine has been maneuvered off the rail. To his outside, it's Composer. Nakadoon only 3 lengths behind with the half mile to run, and off and away is picking it up. Around the fiery turn, Wild Sin couldn't keep up the pace, and Thunder Gulch takes his run for the lead at Star Standard, but Star Standard is emboldened by that challenge and holds on to the lead. It is Star Standard in front by a desperate neck, with Thunder Gulch breathing right down his throat. And it's 3 lengths back to Nakadoon toward the inside, and Citadine is roused by Eddie Maple as they turn for home. Star Standard and Thunder Gulch slugging it out as they come past the final furlong marker. It's Thunder Gulch unwavering on the outside.
Star Standard is giving his all, but his best is going to be second best today. It's going to be Thunder Gulch. The Derby winner has won the Belmont Stakes, and trainer Wayne Lucas into the Triple Crown record books. Star Standard was a valiant second this afternoon, and Citadine was third in the 127th Belmont.
Race in his life, that was the Kentucky Derby, where he finished ninth. 7 of them, all 3-year-olds, all carry 126 pounds, and they're off. And on the outside, Star Standard takes command, and Thunder Gulch bobbled just a bit at the start. Citadine charges up on the outside, Pyramid Peak at the rail, but Star Standard and Pat Day trying to control the Travers. Pyramid Peak on the inside, up to challenge. Citadine caught 3 wide, and the Derby and Belmont winner, Thunder Gulch, is just behind the top 3, and the orange and blue colors 4th at this point, but only 2 off the lead. Composer, the improving thoroughbred along the inside, is 5th at this point. Then the long shots, rank and file, Malthus at the back of the pack. It's 9 lengths from front to back. The first quarter, 23-2, not terribly fast. They move down the backstretch. Pyramid Peak on the inside, battling with Star Standard. Those 2 races a team. Citadine is a half-length back in 3rd, and then comes Thunder Gulch, the odds-on choice, 4th at this point. 3 of them across the track, and then it's the Derby winner, Thunder Gulch. A gap of 3.5, and Jerry Bailey, the leading rider of this meet, content to sit 5th. He's 4.5 from the lead at this point. Then the long shots, rank and file, and Malthus. The half was in 47-1, and that's slow for these animals, and as fast as the track has been this afternoon. They're midway on the turn, and Pyramid Peak now has the lead by a half length, but there goes Thunder Gulch quickly and boldly. Thunder Gulch charging up on the outside with the white blinkers to take command by a head, but on the inside, Pyramid Peak battles back, and here comes Composer gaining ground in 3rd as they turn for home. With 3/16 of a mile to go, the Kentucky Derby and Belmont winner, Thunder Gulch on the outside with Gary Stevens, is in front by half a length. Pyramid Peak tough along the inside. Malthus, the long shot, running the race of his life, is 3rd on the inside. Composer doesn't have it today, but in deep, deep stretch, here's Thunder Gulch winning another one. Gary Stevens aboard, taking the Traver. Pyramid Peak 2nd, and Malthus was 3rd. Another big victory for trainer Wayne Lucas and jockey Gary Stevens as Thunder Gulch gets to go to the winner's circle after this 126th running of the Travers. The final time a slow 2 minutes 3 3/5 seconds. That's the story so far from Saratoga. The unofficial winner, Thunder Gulch, will be back with the official, but first let's go back to Las Vegas.
And they're off for the lead. The inside Suave Prospect, Judge T.C. Down along the rail, Tyus, then up from the outside. Wildly Joyous, Thunder Gulch is next. Bound by Honor trails into the first turn. Suave Prospect and Judge T.C., they're right together. Wildly Joyous 3rd. The extreme outside, Thunder Gulch. Down along the rail, Tyus is next. Then a gap of 5. The trailer is bound by Honor. As they move for the backstretch, Judge T.C. and Suave Prospect. They're together. Gap of 2. Wildly Joyous runs 3rd. On the extreme outside, Thunder Gulch 4th. And it's a length and a half to Tyus in 5th. The trailer bound by Honor. Down the backstretch, Judge T.C., Suave Prospect, they're right together. Gap of 2 lengths. On the outside, Thunder Gulch is gaining ground with Wildly Joyous. Then a gap of 3 to Tyus, and the trailer bound by Honor. They're well bunched now as they move into the turn. Wildly Joyous, Judge T.C., Thunder Gulch, and Suave Prospect. Those 4 together, then bound by Honor and Tyus. They're midway through the turn. Judge T.C. has a head in front. On the extreme outside, Thunder Gulch. Down along the inside, still Suave Prospect. Then it's Wildly Joyous, bound by Honor, into the stretch. Judge T.C., Thunder Gulch on the outside. Those two are together on the extreme outside, bound by honor. But nearing the wire, it's Thunder Gulch. He gets the lead. Then Judge TC under the wire. Thunder Gulch wins the Classic a length. Then Judge TC bound by honor.